Devastation as far as the eye can see in Sarmada. Buildings are toppled, more than 100 people killed, ambulances taking away the injured.
We
helped recover a lot of bodies. There were many more hurt.
Syrian state TV says the Sarmada attack is part of a renewed government campaign to cut off Idlib province, which is held by rebels. Government forces are also aiming to recapture the Bab al-Hawa crossing on the Turkish border, then reclaim Idlib.
It was a matter of seconds. Everything turned upside down. Rockets and smoke everywhere. The young men started recovering the dead bodies.
Syrian TV also says government troops have captured the rebel stronghold of Salma in northwestern province of Latakia. The town was one of the last rebel front lines in the mostly government-held region. Human rights groups say Russian warplanes have carried out more than 120 airstrikes in 48 hours to support the Syrian army's offensive. Since the Russian air offensive began in September, there have been more than 5,000 airstrikes. Russian airstrikes are also reported to have targeted the suburbs of Aleppo city. Human rights groups say several schools in the rebel-held town of Injara were hit, killing at least 12 children and their teacher.
When the plane hit the school, there were many martyrs. This class suffered the most, and the teacher was killed.
In the countryside surrounding the capital, Damascus, Syrian armed forces helicopters have dropped barrel bombs, killing at least 5 people in Daria. Human rights groups say at least a dozen barrel bombs were dropped on residential neighborhoods. And east of Damascus, at least 3 children and 4 adults were reportedly killed when government forces shelled a neighborhood in Douma. Home video posted by a civil defense group is said to show volunteers pulling a wounded child from under the rubble. The United Nations says the number of Syrians killed during the civil war has now surpassed 250,000. Talks to try to end the 5-year war are scheduled for later this month in Geneva. Paul Chadurjian, Al Jazeera.